Hey guys, Waddler-D here. We're back for more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and thank God I didn't say Portrait of Ruin, because that LP is pretty much somewhere. But for right now, let's start this next chapter coming up, because this next chapter is an interesting one. Not only is this the longest chapter in the game, this could be considered one of the best chapters in the game. Here's the problem. You're going to have lots of preparation that you're going to have to do for this chapter. But nevertheless, looks like we're back at Tabarn's place, noting that awesome music in the background. And there's Manly Tabarn. What's up? Is that it?
Wait, there's more. It seems that
So basically, Nalucci is now detailing information on what happened to Razon when in his situation with Oliver and friends, and that he got out of there alive in one piece and is in Serena's forest. And of course he brings up the bad news that, oh shit, they know where he went. So pretty much Nalucci is just begging to the Tabarn to say,
please, King, why don't you help me out and, kick some ass and maybe rescue the prince? You know, just like in Mario, except it's a princess. I implore you, Your Majesty, take wing at once.
Why is Nasalia not here? And yes, that is a great question, Tabarn, but if you were to figure out the reasons why he's not here, you would probably get pissed off and want to kill him. So that is the reason why he's not here.
His Highness must not be seen here at the time. It's...
Why? What's going on? And of course, Janaf starts the interrogation process. And he brings up the fact that King Kilvos is supposed to be Razon's friend.
Well, how do I put this? It's all very complicated.
Yeah, it is incredibly complicated. Why don't you try to explain it to him? I don't care not for excuses. If anything happens to Razon, blood will be spilled. And of course, Nalucci is like,
oh no, I don't think that should be something we should do, you know, because Oliver just knows how to treat his work with fine delicacy. You know, that creepy thing where you start fawning over something for an hour.
And then he keeps going into detail of how Oliver is that creepy.
He probably can't come to bring himself to touch him. The king himself told me so.
And of course, he then spills the beans.
The only reason he accepted this proposal...
Good question. So yeah, basically Nalucci just spilled the fucking beans on a very large-ass plate called Liar, Liar, what the fuck you doing? So yes, and then the interrogation gets to be more questioning.
Sit up. Oh, no. Well, not exactly. Please don't hurt me.
Oh gosh. So that's the truth of it, eh? Nasalia treated Razon like a piece of merchandise and sold him to a human? Yeah, to a human, Tabarn. To a human. And of course, Nalucci starts just breaking down and telling him everything, or telling him everything in his own way, but nevertheless, it doesn't matter. Claiming ignorance does not grant you innocence. You treat Razon like a trinket in the public market.
Oh dear.
If Razon hadn't escaped on his own, perhaps the Crow King would have rescued him when things cooled down. Regardless, Razon trusted him and his friend and followed him into the trap, and Nasalia spit on that friendship. That I cannot forgive. Yeah, Tabarn, you tell them words.
Your assessment of this old bird is correct. I'm a worm, nothing more.
Oh, goodness. Temper your outrage, but let it cool. Right. You're unbelievable. Yeah, Janaf, I don't think these crows are good. I mean, Nalucci is probably the most trustworthy of these crows, considering that he just seems to... Since he seems to always, I don't know, be a nice guy in the end, like,
oh, I'll just fuck up for for my sake.
Yeah, your nation always has its own fucking issues, apparently.
Please, this is not the time to yell at a tired old man. You must hurry to bring Razon's side.
Yeah, then you can punish me in any way fit. Okay, sounds good. Want to punch you in the face, old man. Not really, but still... What the hell? I think,
But please, go to Prince Razon, I beg of you.
This begging is unseemly and unwanted. We would rescue Razon regardless of this pathetic show of tears. Yeah. Return to Kilvos and report these events to your accursed king. Tell him that when this is over, King Debarn is gonna come over and kick his ass. I mean, pay him a visit.
Yes, Your Highness.
And then Debarn scares him away. Yeah, you know he deserves it, but he feels bad for battering him. No, by all means, he deserved it too, because he was kinda in cahoots. He knew everything about it, apparently. Magic, what will we do now? Yuki, use your ears to pick out the sound of Razon's wings, and tell me the direction from which it comes. Oh boy. So looks like Debarn and everybody's gonna be doing a nice little field trip called rescuing the prince from certain danger and death. It's just like Mario, except that everybody has wings, and Razon isn't exactly a princess. Fuck. Human scum. If you think to repay that knife from 20 years ago, you'll get no quarter from me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then we're probably gonna have more talk with Sanaki, right? I can only imagine so. Hey, sup, Ike? How you doing? Sup, Zorn? Is that you, Zorn? You're up early. Uh-oh, you're not gonna give the Zorn report. We should be on opposite sides, said Ike. And you're always awake at this time. What the hell, Zorn? Did you go to sleep? Yes. You're the one who wakes up earlier than normal. Oh, boy. Finish our mission together today. I think my nervous energy woke me up. You have nervous energy, Ike? I thought this was usually replaced by manly energy called you killing everything. But, of course, Zorn's like, understand, the last 2 days spent searching Serena's forest for that Heron has been frustrating and fruitless. Oh boy. Yeah, we just need to search harder, damn it, that's all. I agree. Oh boy, so it looks like Ike and them are talking about trying to find that Heron before the Oliver and friends do. Damn it. The only place left is the forest heart. That's where we should go today. With luck, we may finally locate our target. Oh boy. Yeah, Ike is definitely gonna be a fucking long ass day. You are so far from being incorrect today. God damn. And we got the Zorn report, thank goodness. And ignore those last two lines. Nothing happened. It should just say ... or it should just say that little dash mark and then another dash. Okay, so I lost Devdand. How sad is that you get a new ally and lose him on the same fucking map? I'll take my punishment. Damn me and having the black guy die first. Fuck. Okay, so it looks like is by your leave. I'll excuse myself. And this is what happens when you have people die on you. Ike gets upset by how poorly you did. And Zorn's like, yeah, that's it. Bye.
So yes, that's what happens if you have some people die and you decide to continue. Usually, I would never have seen that. That's interesting to me. Okay, so this next chapter. First off, Ike, you should put that frickin' Oculus scroll away, because you won't be needing it. And second off, be sure to bring all the weapons that you can here, because this next chapter is going to be a total bitch. I kid you not. I think Ike right now is going to be pretty solid. I might bring a Regal Sword, because it wouldn't hurt, to be honest. In all honesty, let's see how you're doing, Boyd. Lagoo's Axe, not bad. Iron Axe, might need a replacement here. Okay, putting that in there. I might bring out Poaxe for this next chapter. Because I don't think I need a Lagoo's Axe. Because I don't believe there's any Lagoos for this next chapter. But definitely bring some Poaxes and long swords. Because this is gonna be definitely a tough one. Torches, I don't know. It wouldn't hurt to bring them, honestly. Rolf, you're doing... Holy crap, all your weapons are like in a dangerously losing chances of... Yeah, so it looks like Rolf might need some help with the weaponry, and I don't think he needs a Lagoo's bow for a while. Hurry up, Rolf, let's just get you a new iron bow. You deserve it, my man. Kicking so much ass in that last chapter. He deserves plucking people in the face with shiny new arrows, buddy. Okay, let's see, what else? Naveen, definitely more lances, because we need to give you a steel lance, lady. And we'll give her this, and then she can poke somebody with more ferocity. Sweet. Braum, you definitely need more weaponry. And get rid of that Gamble's ability. Freaking moronic. Okay, let's see. Okay, you need another Iron Lance, and you need some other stuff. So basically what you should focus on for this chapter is to focus on just restocking yourself for a fight, because this next chapter is incredibly long. Incredibly long. I'm not kidding on the length, guys. You're gonna be wondering which way to the exit, because you're gonna be slightly tiring at the end of it if you decide to go through it in one fell swoop, which I would not suggest. I think I'm gonna let Zoran get all his magic up to speed, because damn, that wind and fire magic that he's been carrying around for a good while is pretty much running its course. So pretty much focus all your efforts on restocking here, guys. So, and we got all this shit that we need to put away. Bulk, I don't think he needs to get much intention here. Though I would suggest something else as well, guys. I would suggest start using some of those stat boosting items, since you might have a good idea who you're gonna use for the rest of the game, for one thing. Because that's only gonna help you out later on, because you're going to be using these units. Well, you'll just see when we get to it. I mean, I liked telling as much as I can about this chapter, but there's just so much to tell. That's what, and I'm not hyping up either for a low punchline here. This is a pretty serious chapter, because this is the chapter where you're gonna definitely have your Ike maxed out by the end of it, because it's long. You're also going to probably be exhausted by the end of the chapter, as in your units will have no weapons in some cases, or they will be pretty they'll be pretty low on their weapon usage, depending on how active they are during those chapters. And they will probably be in shiny new class positions, because here's the thing about this chapter. This is a chapter where you should be promoting things. I'm not kidding. You should be promoting at least a good portion of your units here, or on the process of doing it. So try to think of what you're going to select for the in-game here, because if you don't do that, it's going to come back to haunt you. And I think I'm going to let you guys be involved in on this, because it's important. For one thing, I would like to say that some people are going to be off limits at this point. Stefan, he's definitely a guy that's going to possibly be in the long run. Other people say Elaine, or that's our below level 10, except Miss, he kind of gets a free pass. And of course the pre-promotes. The people who are below level 10 are going to probably have to give up their slot. So Astrid, I'm sorry, but you are going to have to miss this boat ride. I mean, you're a cool unit, but we got to bench you. Sorry. And Godfrey, you can possibly come with. So all these units you're seeing here, except him. Tormod, I would love to bring your ass, but if you can somehow gain 20 levels in 2 seconds, that would be great. So I don't know if I'm going to have to bring Tormod with me. I mean, I could try, but I don't want to bring a useless unit for this chapter. I want to bring all my best guns here. So Hark right here, he's gonna be the guy that's gonna have to start killing things this chapter. So he's gonna be in the thick of it first. Then Maya will be coming along. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out who's gonna be joining us for this big important chapter, and then who's gonna get benched for the rest of the game. That's the thing. It's definitely a hard ass choice to make. Okay, so let's see. Oscar, Marcia, you might need some, and also make sure to bring a lot of vulnaries and whatnot, because you're gonna need them as well. No kidding. And make sure that there's 3 vulnaries, not just 1, because you don't want to just be going through and then getting killed. It's like, oh, I'm out of vulnerary, shit. So yeah, just try to stock up as best you can here. And, I mean, you might as well buy a new one if you have just 1 or 2 uses of it left, because they're pretty cheap at this point. I mean, if you've been pretty much selling stuff and being very conservative with your cash, you should be okay. And Zoran's doing pretty well with the vulnerary keepage. And also, if you're wondering about these coin items are something that are not so important in this game, but keep them still. They might think, oh, well, I should probably sell them, right? No, keep them. Well, trust me, if you don't keep them, it's going to come back to haunt you later once you figure out what they're actually good for. So, if you do that, you can definitely get some good usage out of them. It looks like Boyd needs better vulnerary. Throw that back in there, and I think he'll have you take this, Boyd. Maybe get yourself a better axe while you're at it. Like a killer axe wouldn't hurt you, buddy. Or maybe, let's give you that. No way, I need to give you an iron axe, damn it. So yes, try to focus on just getting your units prepped up. That's all I can suggest. And I would love to talk more about Devdint, but unfortunately Devdint didn't make the boat today, so he's kind of dead and buried somewhere. Dang it! Okay, I fucked that up that bad, huh? Alright, let's see if I can start figuring out who to give to what. Because I'm gonna start dishing out the nice wonderful, the stat boosting items. Because the reason why I like to save them until a certain point in the game, so that way I really know who's going to need them later. Like I said before, but this is a chapter where you should be starting to think about your final team as opposed to thinking about what to do next. That's all I can say. Alright, I think I'm nearly done with all the stocking up here. Just gotta figure out a couple other things, and I'm gonna definitely give this guy another sword just in case. Let's give him a steel sword just so he can make himself a little bit stronger in the muscle region with those blades. I'm not sure if Lilith is going to keep coming with us. I would love to have her come with us and kick some more ass, but I don't know if she's going to be the right lady for this chapter. I need to get you better stuff. Mist, you and you're not having a men's staff and another heal staff. Come on, lady. You can do much better than that. And also, another thing to note about this chapter. Bring some antitoxins. It's a good thing to have, or bring someone with a restore staff. Because this next chapter is going to have a lot of poison issues. And if you don't have something to restore that, it's going to slowly add up to you possibly losing units or possibly putting your units in some serious danger. So start stocking up on those a bit. They're relatively cheap, as you can see. Give it to like 4 or 5 of your units, so that way you can just trade it around if you can. Like, for instance, if it's a relatively weak unit, if it's a unit with relatively strong defense or something, or magic defense, I don't think you should worry too much about them, since they could probably handle themselves okay, but definitely the units that have the best move range would be a good candidate for these, antitoxins, so that way they can deliver it a lot easier. It's like Jill, for instance. She would do well taking an antitoxin for later on. Okay, where the hell is those said antitoxins? Come on, game. Didn't hide them somewhere else, did I? There we go. So units with lots of movement range should be getting these. And I would also suggest bringing units that can fly, so bring both Marcia and Jill if possible, because that way you can actually, make good use of them, because they're definitely going to get a lot of movement range here, or definitely have a lot of killing potential if they can move across the board and stab somebody, which you're might have to do at times, so please consider that option. And if you have the full guard, please give it to either Jill or Marcia, because that way they can be very, very, very useful. I think in this case I'm going to give this to Marcia, because she has a little bit less defense than Jill, and can't take arrows as well, and with that nice full guard. Problem is that she's going to lose a Pegasus band. Fuck. Well, I guess I don't think she needs it all that much. I mean, she's been doing really well with those nice little level ups lately, so full guard it is. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to the convoy and figure out what to do with it. And let's see. Alright, Paladin's band. Trying to figure out who else to take. So yeah, basically just put your antitoxins on the right people. I think I'll put one on Boyd, because he'll kind of need it if he ever gets poisoned or something and he ends up having quite a rough time with it. Okay, let's see, who else? And I think that should be pretty much it, I think, for all I can suggest for the moment. Give you one, by the way. Man, this has been a long fucking video, guys, so I think I'm gonna have to speed it up, of course. Okay. I think I might start giving somebody a Knight's Ward. And let's give you a, I want to give this guy a Thief Band. Let's see, how fast are you, Rolf? Let's see how fast you are, buddy. You could do with more speed and skill, so yeah, let's go with that. So, if you ever need to give somebody some bands, please, by all means, take some and equip them with it, because it's better than them to have something than to not have something. I think, no, what the hell did I give away? No, I want that fucking sword still, damn it. Oh, wait, okay. I think I'm gonna have Ike equip the iron sword for a bit. I think we're gonna take this off, buddy. And maybe take this Pegasus band, because you need some speed, Ike. You need some speed. Let's see. No, maybe not that much speed, but still it wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's gonna be strength or speed and skill, right? I hope so. Nevertheless, I think that's gonna be a good weapon for Ike, or a good piece of equipment for Ike. And I think that should be all there is to it, guys. Okay, I think I'm good on that. Managing experience, do the usual stuff. Cap off experience if need be. And try to cap off on your weaker units, like the ones that really need it. Like Ro, for instance. He might need that shit. And he gets a fucking horrible level up. Oscar! God, man, stop doing this to me, Oscar. Alright, give something to Fiend. Please get something better than Oscar. That's much fucking better, thank you. Okay, somebody at least knows how to level up. God, make everyone look like fools, the Fiend. Make them all look like fools. And Oscar, are you going to disappoint me again, buddy? That's better, thank you. That's much better, gosh. Okay, Marcia, you're good. Leaf, I don't know anymore. And that should be the gain that he can level up. Maybe Braum wouldn't hurt to level up, and Boyd can pretty much kill somebody for a level up, so... Looks like I'm going to see at least 2 promotions in this next chapter, maybe 3. Because Zoran's pretty damn close, and if you think Ike can promote on his own, don't think that. Please don't think that. Okay, let's see. And I think what I'm going to do right now for items is I'm going to give Ike some pretty much Sephiroth robes, if I can. Do I have any left? Do I have any left? Fuck. No, I don't. Well, that's going to make things a little bit harder later on. Shit. Okay. And Braum, you're gonna be my fucking Nightman, you know that, buddy? You're gonna be the guy that's gonna be wearing the boots. How does it feel, Braum? How's it feel being the guy with the shoes? Making everyone jealous of your bling-bling, huh? Okay, so I think I'm gonna have Braum get a nice movement boost, and these boots are definitely good for that. I mean, once he becomes a general, he'll have a movement of 7, and that's gonna be crazy, honestly. Let's give it. Oh wait, he has a movement of 7 now. Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so Brahm's getting the boots. It's only fair for him. I mean, he definitely has some decent speed to go along with it. And Godfrey, how you doing, buddy? God, your defense and strength are just so much better. But your speed, it's pretty bad. I think I'm gonna try to bulk up Braum, because he needs some help. Like, give him some speed, that's gonna be crazy. And I think I'm gonna give this to... Let's see. But yeah, what I think I'm gonna do off screen, guys, I'm gonna sort out the whole giving of stats. So, next time, guys, we'll start doing some support and info conversations, and then we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and adios.